true courage isn't found here. This is just actually a really shallow form of courage that does not address the desperate areas that need to be addressed. True courage, however, digs deep. True courage digs deep, especially in one's willingness to speak up for what's right, to be able to know how to articulate and to communicate. Here is where my stance lies, without having to resort to like this form of physical aggression. It involves not only standing up for oneself and what one's values are, but it also involves standing up for others as well, in a way that is respectful, in a way that is non-violent, in a way that is accessible. It requires young men to learn appropriate ways of communicating their thoughts and feelings, even in the midst of conflict. And it is a certainty that every single one of us faces conflict in some way or another. The real challenge, the real point of expressing what courage looks like is how well does an individual learn how to communicate appropriately their perspectives and their thoughts without having to, just as a first resort, stick up their fists and try to engage that way in resolution of conflict. Instead of that physical aggressiveness that is what's celebrated and that is common, it takes a lot more intuitiveness to be assertive. And see, like, courage requires a young man to cultivate the sense of self-awareness and to be empathetic in the way that they respond, and even to be aware of the way that their behaviors are going to impact those around them. And so really what we're looking for here is, how can we engage courageously in a way that the result promotes peace and harmony instead of violence and aggression?